Okay, we're about to do a couple of recaps. We got Friday Night SmackDown, and then we got Saturday Night's main event from last night. So SmackDown opened up with LA Knight coming out and basically calling out Seth Rollins and his two goons for all the nonsense they've been causing, not only for LA Knight, but just in general. So then, of course, Paul Heyman came out, and then the goons came out. But as LA Knight was about to be in trouble, Jimmy Uso came from behind with a chair, threw a chair into the ring for LA Knight. So the two of them kind of fought off. I'm sorry, it wasn't Seth Rollins and his goons. It was Solo Sikoa and his three goons came down. Because Paul Heyman came down to address LA Knight's comments about Seth, Braun, and Bronson. But then Solo and his goons came down to address everybody. Say, Paul Heyman, get out of here or we're going to beat you down. And then they said to LA Knight, you get out of here or we're going to beat you down. This is our ring. LA Knight chose to stand his ground, was about to take on four of them. And that's when Jimmy Uso came in and with the two of them in the ring with chairs. Solo and his goons eventually backed off. And then went backstage to Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss was about to take part in a fatal four-way. And she's like, Charlotte, I need you out there because all the other girls are going to have their girls out there. So they're starting to become friends reluctantly. And that led into the first match, which was the fatal four-way. I can't do it because it was Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez versus Kairi Sane versus Sol Ruca, who is from NXT. And I don't, well, you know what? Maybe I'll look for her before I do anything too rash. Yeah, she's not here. Yep, so I can't do that one. The match was pretty good. Pretty good action. Kairi Sane looked a little better than she has. But in a fatal four-way, it can kind of get buried a little bit with all the other action going on. That Sol Ruca girl, she looked pretty good from NXT. Outside the ring, a little bit of a dust-up started to happen. Raquel Rodriguez started helping out Roxanne Perez when Roxanne got pinned. Raquel put Roxanne's boot on the rope, which negated the count, and then eventually Charlotte Flair got involved and took down everybody and allowed Alexa to get the pin unfettered on I believe it was Kairi Sane that she pinned for the win. So Alexa won the fatal four-way. And then that led into a match for the tag team belts. The Street Profits were defending their belts. And we'll have to see. I think I can do this one, maybe, as long as I have. Yes, I can. Okay. But I want to be Dexter Lumis. To start. So it was the Wyatt Six came out and so the Street Profits came out and then the Wyatt Six came out. So Uncle Howdy and Nikki Cross and Eric Rowan were on the ramp watching the match unfold. Dexter and Joe were the ones in the ring against the Street Profits. It was a pretty good match. Eventually, the big man, Eric Rowan, got involved and caused a bit of a distraction on the outside.
Get ready for a new normal.
Which allowed Dexter and Joe to get the win and claim the new belts.
Introducing first, from Franklinville, New Jersey, weighing in at 249
Backstage, all of the men's tag teams were in an argument after watching this match because none of them want the Wyatt Six involved in the tag division.
You cannot discount the
So the
power
fact that they
and
beat the
speed
Street
of
Profits
Gacy
for the
Heathen.
belts had everybody in a bit of an uproar, and they were all arguing backstage about what to do, blah, blah, blah.
You know, I've heard
Yes, then
Gacy
after
preach
this match,
backstage, and I gotta say,
and everything
he
that happened
seems pretty
backstage,
insufferable.
Jelly Roll,
Well,
who seems to be
Byron,
a
what you call
popular
insufferable,
guest
many of his
on the
followers
wrestling
call
programs,
scripture.
he was
And
performing
Gacy
a
is all about
song,
accumulating followers, accumulating
and
power.
his band was playing on the ramp sort of thing. And then he went down to the ring eventually and was singing in the ring. But then Logan Paul came out and started knocking over the guitars and
I don't know
stuff.
about
So
you
whoa, whoa,
guys,
whoa,
but I
stop the
feel a
music. So then
sudden
he
chill in the
basically went to the ring and started
Dexter
making fun of
Loomis
Jelly
has
Roll for
arrived.
being there, blah, blah, blah.
And his partner.
So then Randy
from
Orton came out and started making fun of Logan
Wyoming,
Paul.
weighing in at
But as Orton was distracted by making fun of
230
Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre had snuck out and hit
Just the absolute
surprised Randy Orton with a drop
when you
kick.
look
I don't think it
into
was a Claymore. I think it was
Dexter's
just a drop kick.
It's horrifying.
There are sinister plans at work in
And
this
then
man's
afterwards,
head right
Jelly
now.
Roll got involved with Logan Paul personally, and they got
The
into a bit of a
tortured
dust up.
artist Dexter Loomis
And Jelly
intending
Roll
to use
took
the squared circle
Logan Paul
as
down,
his
so then Logan
canvas
got
here
upset and
tonight.
he went back up the ramp. He was
This is not
breaking all the drums.
This is not
and
normal.
spazzed out a bit. And then after that, that led into the next match, which was R-Truth versus Aleister Black. I can't do that match because I don't have Aleister Black. Very short match. R-Truth won. Bit of a steel chair incident got involved. Black was gonna hit him with the chair. The ref told him to drop it, and then that caused a bit of confusion, allowing
Here come two superstars
Truth
made
to
of
roll him up
pure
and get the
athleticism.
3 count.
The Street Profits are more dangerous now than
Afterwards,
ever
backstage,
before.
Aleister Black was pissed, and he was going after
party,
Truth.
but it's all business first.
Damian Priest kind of intercepted, as he has been doing with Black when he's been after R-Truth lately. And he's like, just let it go, man. Just let go. And then Aleister Black was like, okay, yeah, I'll let it go. And then he took off. And then came back like 3 seconds later with a flying knee to Priest's head and took him out. And then after that, Wade Barrett was in the ring interviewing
These two dudes are legit.
Trish Stratus
They're
and
incredibly talented.
Tiffany
They're
Stratton,
tough, and they know how to have a good time. That
who
doesn't
have a
involve
match coming up at
bicycle. And how are you supposed to
Evolution
prepare for something like this?
tonight.
Got to keep your head on a swivel at all times, Cole. And
And although these two girls like each other and have tagged before,
Good luck. This is like herding cats.
they started trash talking a little bit. Tiffany Stratton making fun of Trish. Yeah, I've seen your highlights on VHS tapes.
What a smash.
That is just insulting.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. Enough already. Ooh. Evades the attack.
Oof, that can knock you out. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Joe is feeding off the WWE Universe. Stump puller leg snap, very effective. Oh my, what a splash!
Come on, Angela.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Drop kick. Oh, great height.
Joe is feeding off the WWE Universe. Not a forearm.
And the clothesline.
The Street Profits look more staggered than swaggered there. Quick and effective delivery there by Gacy. Action has made it back to the ring, and we can officially start this match.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the refs got their hands full in this one. And misses on the springboard. Forearm after forearm after forearm. Teeing off.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Joe capitalizes on that misstep. DDT. Boom.
I love those DDTs where the person performing it leaves their feet.
God, that's devastating.
Ford
when
seems
Austin Theory's
unable to
main
turn the
moves.
momentum here.
Yeah, Joe is really remaining the aggressor here.
Ford did his homework there.
That didn't go as Joe pictured.
And that might start the momentum swing that Montez needed.
Ford hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Uh-oh.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. Boom, right the button. He's got it.
Oh, let's get it on.
Great counter.
Ooh, bullseye.
What a drop kick. Dawkins with the reversal.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Wow, what a pump kick.
There's not much room out there.
Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Oh, and a stomp. Oh.
Stomp to the hammy.
Attack. Discus clothesline with authority.
An impressive sequence from Joe.
Yeah, Dawkins needs to find a way to right the ship here.
Oh, stomp right to the hand. He's struggling a bit here.
Yeah, this is exactly why constant, frequent tags are so important in a match like this, to keep fresh.
Oh, barbaric amount of stomps. You have to
Barbaric.
imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
Very unique takedown from behind, transitioning smoothly, rings of Saturn applied.
And he may have felt his grip slipping, so he releases the hold.
Still was able to produce some considerable damage, though.
Reverse DDT.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Joe's doing whatever he wants because he can.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Oof. Dodges.
Feet tackle. Here he goes for the win. No, stops the count at 2.
And you got to think he's just one
Ref getting on
final
top of
blow
that.
away from not kicking out next time. Oh, man.
He's just getting beaten on all fronts here.
Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this point.
Setting him up for something
Oh.
here. Ooh. Dawkins' attack gets reversed. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Nope.
This is dangerous territory for both athletes. The ring apron.
Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor.
Montez is in a very vulnerable position here.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Taking the fight near our announce table.
I really hope we get... Well, that there is going to cost
I
him
didn't
the
mean.
fall.
I was just trying to climb up on the apron, and he grabbed something instead. And then I was like, well, may as well hit him with it. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, then the last match of the night. Oh yeah, and at the end of the Tiffy Trish thing, Naomi came out of the crowd with Money in the Bank briefcase, but Jade Cargill was ready for her and was laying in wait and got involved, and then all the officials had to come out and break everything up. And that led into the last match of the night, which was a tag team match between Jimmy Uso and LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa, JC Mateo. I can't do that one because I don't have JC Mateo. Yeah, Tama Tonga or whoever got involved. On the outside of the ring late in the match with LA Knight, but the distraction allowed Jimmy Uso to roll up Solo and get the win. So Jimmy and LA Knight won in the end. In the end, Tamatonga, JC Mateo all chased after Jimmy Uso over the barricade and out of the arena, which left LA Knight and Solo in the ring. So LA Knight hit Solo with the BFT, but then Seth Rollins' goons come down, Braun and Bronson, and beat on LA Knight a little bit with a spear and some tsunamis and stuff. So the same things keep on happening, don't they? So Saturday night's main event, I can do more matches than what was on the SmackDown recap. I'm just trying to look at what the matches were. Where's my file? There it is. Okay. So the night started off. There's just the main event, no. I thought there was a Saturday night's main event option in here too. Alright, I'll just do this one. So, stemming from earlier events, Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre had a match.
The Apex Predator has arrived. One of the
So this match was pretty good.
Has seen and done
Logan Paul was
there
out there
is
for
to
Drew
do in this
McIntyre, and
business.
Jelly Roll was out there for Randy Orton. Two big boys really smacking away on each other. And I guess they had a rivalry they were mentioning on the show. They had a really good rivalry back in 2020. So they're obviously two guys that know each other well.
Think about the journey this man has had, from the blue chip legacy prospect to the legend killer to eventually world champion.
Or what about all the allies and enemies that Randy
So
Orton has
eventually,
made along the
outside
way?
the ring,
And he's beaten just about all of them.
because
Allies
Randy
included.
and Drew both put each
The
other
Viper has consumed
onto the announce
everything in
table
his
several
path.
times.
Randy Orton
There's a lot of
may just be the greatest
outside of the ring
all
action.
time.
So Jelly Roll and Logan Paul got into it again. And so eventually Jelly Roll was kind of distracting Drew McIntyre, which allowed Randy to hit him with an RKO and end the match. But then afterwards, of course, the bad guys started doing what bad guys do and beating them down and stuff like that.
Drew McIntyre
So Logan
to
Paul
rip him
got
from
in and
his
was
comfort
beating on
zone. He
Randy,
can't
who
do
had
that.
taken a bit of a
Those
pounding
superstars got to remember who he
from his
is
titanium
and what
right
brought
fist.
him to the dance.
So then Jelly Roll got into the ring, took out Logan Paul. But then as he was dealing with Logan Paul, I think he had just thrown him out of the ring or chased him out of the ring and was down on his knees checking on Randy Orton or whatever. Drew McIntyre hit him with a claymore right across the side of the head. So the bad guys then made their departure, and medical had to come down for poor Jelly Roll.
Here comes the Scottish
So then that just led
Warrior.
into them, Randy
A
and
man whose mean
Jelly Roll
streak
talking
grows by
backstage,
the day.
and they're going to have
McIntyre
a
answers to no one
tag
and fights
team match at
only for
SummerSlam.
himself.
Yeah,
Drew and Logan versus Randy and Jelly Roll. So that should be
I would
interesting.
not want to be the one to stand in his way.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish
After this match, they were showing people in the crowd that had showed up as
The
kind of
Scottish
guests.
Warrior has earned every bit of...
Come on, they weren't even ready. It's WWE. You know you always have to
And
be ready.
there was quite a few women's
Looks like the referee is
wrestlers in
motioning
the
to these
crowd. It was
superstars, trying
Io
to get
Sky
them
was
into the
there.
ring.
Rhea Ripley was there, and then they showed Jade Cargill, but then all of a sudden Naomi came flying out of the crowd and
Drew is known as the Scottish
hit
Warrior.
Jade and
He
threw
loves a
her
good
over the
fight. He's
barricade,
not
and
the
then
slightest bit shy about letting his
they got into a bit of a
counterparts
dust-up
know exactly that.
around the
In Drew's case, there's
announcer
no reason
tables
to
area.
deviate from that plan. Take the fight to the
Officials
competition and let the chips
eventually
fall
had to
where
come
they
down
may.
and break it up, and then Nick Aldis came down and he was like, "Okay, girls, I had a feeling you guys weren't going to be able to wait till
Coming back
Evolution
into the
to
ring,
settle
back
things,
to the
so
action.
here's a stipulation for your match tomorrow." And I called it as soon as he said that. I said, "Special guest referee Bianca Belair," because we haven't seen her for a while, and she's very heavily involved in this whole storyline, right? So,
And now this
sure
match
enough,
is officially begun.
that's what it
I'm not
was.
sure the word official is in their vocabulary at
Bianca
this point.
Belair,
I think you're right, Saxton, and I
special
love it.
guest
The
referee.
Apex Predator taking command.
Yeah, we know what an in-control Orton means, and it is nothing good for McIntyre.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Orton with the fence press, and now here come the bombs. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Big clothesline.
And a big-time knee drop. Orton starting to get the crowd involved.
Oh, right in there.
Randy looking to get back in this.
But he still has more work to do to get this fully in his favor.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this.
Oh my gosh. I don't stop anybody. Off the rope. Oh no, wait. Wait.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Seeing that killer instinct of Orton's, this is what the Apex Predator is all about.
Just don't do that move in a fatal four-way or a triple
telling
threat,
Orton
right?
to put Drew down.
You just get pounded after he sits there on his knee for a while and look around.
McIntyre's in
Get up and do
strikes.
something. Ooh.
2 count. I'm stunned, utterly stunned at the guts Drew McIntyre is showing us right now.
Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then. Orton now dictating the pace here.
This devastating offense from Orton is so hard to prepare for.
Viper able to strike back.
Bang! Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Oh, here we go. This is raw power.
Oh my goodness, into the power bomb.
Vicious right forearm. Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
And set right into the corner.
Lands the elbow. Slam! What impact.
Orton getting ready. Here we go.
Whoa, what a landing! Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
And he gets set back into the ring.
So SummerSlam's coming up in about 2-3 weeks.
Nice snap.
Big two-night
Power
affair.
slam by the Viper. This
First
could
time
spell
ever.
doom for
And as I mentioned
McIntyre.
before, that's the last recap I'm going to do. I'm not going to be doing my
Orton might
Raw,
take him
SmackDown, main event, pay-per-view recaps anymore because I don't have so many of the wrestlers now. It's getting really hit or miss. Like the SmackDown recap, I was only able to do 1 of 4 matches. Right? that's becoming more and more
There you
common.
have
So
it. McIntyre
just
took
gonna
work to his
focus on the
limit,
other
but in
modes
the end,
like
the Viper
faction
struck
and
harder once again.
all that shit.
I highly doubt
Maybe do
this is the
some
last
just
time
general
we'll see
matches for fun,
McIntyre
like the
and
ones I
Orton
really like,
collide,
like
but
War
if it
Games
is,
and stuff like
both
that.
men certainly have something to be proud of.
Very good. So the next match was for the United States Championship. So Solo was defending. Against his brother Jimmy Uso. I really thought Jimmy was going to win it. Unfortunately, he did not. So Solo was out there with his three goons, JC, Tala, and Tama. So Jim was obviously at a deficit. So he kept things in the ring. Whenever things spilled out to the outside of the ring, he would just get back in the ring because he knew, I'm going to get screwed here, right?
The enforcer, Solo Sikoa.
The following contest is scheduled
It
for
looks
one
like
fall.
he was going to
Making
win.
his way to the ring,
I really thought he was.
representing the Bloodline
And
from Las Vegas, Nevada.
he was able to get,
weighing in at 250 pounds.
I don't think it was all four of them, but three of them at least, with a corkscrew senton off the top rope to the outside of the ring, and it looks like he was really riding the momentum, but then Solo was able to get him back in the ring and roll him up, and
NXT
I was like, shit.
American title.
I really thought they were going to give it to Jimmy because they mentioned during the match that he's been
bloodline.
wrestling in the WWE for 15 years, has never won a singles championship of any kind, and has only ever had one match where he could have, and it wasn't even a one-on-one match. They said it was a multi-person match, whether it was triple threat or fatal four-way, I don't know. But it seems kind of weird, right? Like, so I thought maybe they would give it to him, even if he only held it for a couple months or something, right? Like, so that was kind of disappointing.
Here's someone who claims he is on his own. I'd watch my back.
And his opponent,
It is what it
representing the
is.
Bloodline.
So then after the
from San
match, of course,
Francisco,
all of
California,
Solo's goons start
weighing
beating
in
on
at
Jimmy,
251
but then Jacob
pounds.
Fatu's music hit, and we haven't seen him for a little bit. He's been out for at least a couple weeks. He's been kind of absent.
We've seen
And
many
so he
sides
came
of
out,
Jimmy
and
Uso
the
throughout
new
the
guy,
years, but he has never
Tomaton,
been
I
more
think it is, the guy that's like 7 feet
Jimmy
tall.
Uso now with a
They kind of
killer
squared
instinct
off with
we've
each other
never
in the
seen
ring
before.
after all the dust had
But you
settled.
have to wonder if Jimmy is perhaps facing more adversity than ever. He's had documented issues with his brother,
And
with
he
his
came out on
family.
top,
He might be a man without a bloodline
sending
at
the
this
rest
point.
of them scurrying away eventually.
Jump starting the action.
They always say to have eyes in the back of your head. Just like this time,
Sorry,
his
good
eyes
job.
are open, Michael. There we go.
Superstars finally enter the ring, and we are officially underway. That's using your head. Headed to the top rope.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Solo Sikoa has proven himself to be a ruthless powerhouse, Corey. How do you measure up to this kind of physical opponent?
Well, Cole, you have to refuse to give Solo the outright brawl he wants. Get crafty with your attacks and stay elusive. Solo wants to trap you in the middle of the ring to go blow for blow with him, so you have to give him the runaround.
Big forearm.
That attack certainly put Jimmy's toughness to the test. Sikoa seems to be executing his game plan.
Yeah, Jimmy keeps getting cut down at every move. Goodness gracious.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
I love
Quick
that move.
reflex is so important
So
in a
pretty.
match like this.
Knuckle butts.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
The mandible claw. Ah!
The claw is in.
Not the mandible.
Agonizing. Ooh.
There's only one guy who could do the mandible claw.
Drops the leg. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head.
Clothesline.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Solo is stifling the opposition now.
Oh, boom.
Catches the kick.
Dragon screw.
Jimmy managing to get some control back now.
He could be turning his fortunes around.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
He must have had that skill.
Oh, I love it.
Celebration continues.
The OTC.
Out of control. This is absolutely ridiculous.
I'm surprised it took this long.
From behind, oh boy.
Shoulders down.
For the win.
How'd he do that?
Uh-oh. Oh, he knew what was coming.
He's...
Ooh, Jimmy manages to counter.
Spike.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Super kick finds the mark.
Here we go. Jimmy going up high. Running heel kick.
I lost him.
Able to get out of the way. Sikoa keeping his opponent at bay. Kick right to the face.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it was after this match that Jelly Roll and our Randy Orton were talking backstage about the SummerSlam match, and they were saying it's going to be an RK Roll
He breaks the ref's
instead
count
of an
before
RKO.
two.
He's still got more left in the tank.
So
And
ridiculous.
Oh, what a lariat.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
that's using your noggin. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. Impact in the corner.
Rearing way back.
There's a Samoan spike. Ouch. Terrible position for Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy's got, he was totally
Exhausting match, but
stocked
a
up on
victory he'll
finishers, eh?
savor forever.
Here is your winner, Solo Sikoa!
A statement win for Solo Sikoa.
Sikoa unshakable as ever during the match.
That combination of stoicism and intensity simply pays dividends.
womp, 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 womp. So then the next match was probably the one I was most looking forward to, because I loves me some, can you guess who? Some of that LA Knight, yeah. Him and Seth freaking Rollins had a match to deal with some ongoing animosity between the two of them, and this match ended very strangely. it was a good match, back and forth, some good moves, some good action, some good mucking. And then at one point, Seth went to avoid a move from LA, as I think they were running the ropes at each other, and he did one of those like backflips when a move didn't hit to land back on his feet. But when he landed, I think it was his right knee, buckled, and he went down and then immediately retreated into the corner. And you could tell that
LA Knight is here.
it didn't look normal.
The following
Right?
contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his
So
way
then
to the ring.
the ref went to check on him, and then LA Knight kind of went over to see what was going on, and the ref she was like, nope, get back, get back. So although they made it look good, like it was, you know, all part of the show, you could tell something was off. So then a doctor came down, talked to him for a couple seconds, and then Seth was like, okay, I'm good. So he got back up, and LA Knight immediately BFT'd him and pinned him for the win. So you could tell they just wanted to get it over with and get him out of there, because whatever he did to his knee, I believe, was legit injury, right? So that's too bad, because
well, now Knight's letting people know that they need to step up to his level.
him and his faction have been so heavily involved in the storyline lately, right? Like, what are they going to do if Seth gets hurt? You know what I mean? Hi, Buzz. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Yeah.
A chorus has broken out for Seth freaking Rollins.
Stop it. You almost shut up the entire arena just now.
I was having fun, guys.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
He's held the Intercontinental, the US, the WWE, and the Universal titles, each on multiple occasions.
Truly one of the greats of the era.
Did you find something to eat, Buzz? Find a crumb?
Oh, what a cheap shot. That's just evening the playing field, Cole.
That's straight.
What a disgrace.
Referee trying to get things in order and finally getting this match underway.
Good luck. They're definitely not thinking about the match right now.
Referee signals for the bell, and we are finally underway.
These superstars are seeing red right now, gentlemen.
And that definitely made solid impact. As annoying as he can be, it's very tough to overstate Seth Rollins' in-ring skill level. Corey, is there any particular weakness in his game that you think
Yeah,
could
so
be
that's the way
exploited
that
in
match
this one?
went.
Physically,
And then that
no.
led into
But
the
Rollins'
last
strength
match of the night, the main
ultimately
event,
comes
which
from
was
his
Gunther
confidence. So if you persist long enough,
defending
you'll
his World
fluster, and
Heavyweight
that's
title
where the confidence
against
was shattered.
Goldberg.
Just one step
It was
ahead.
Goldberg's last match, so it was kind of his retirement match.
Here's the cover.
I was texting with one of the guys from Ball Hockey. He texted after, like, during the match, he's like, does Goldberg look really old and slow to you? And I was like, yep. So it wasn't a great match. It was more a nostalgia factor for a lot of people, right? Just seeing Goldberg one last time, right? And I didn't expect him to win the match.
Rollins' game plan didn't quite pan out for
But
him
yeah,
there.
it wasn't quite main event worthy in my opinion.
Physicality from Knight.
Good technique.
And really
reversing
Gunther
Rollins.
controlled the match for the most part. Goldberg had a couple of flurries here and there. But Gunther was working on Goldberg's right knee, which had a brace, or no, it was his left knee?
Knight was
Left
ready for
knee,
that.
which had a brace on it, so he kind of slowed the match down, pounded away on the knee, that kind of thing, right? And eventually to win it, I thought it was really weird that
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
And returning to the ring.
but they had Gunther win it by
What an interception.
choking Goldberg out and getting him
Counter into a
to
dragon screw.
not even submit, just the ref called it because he was non-conscious.
Point of the elbow counters that.
So yeah, that was not the greatest match and kind of a weird ending, but
He steers clear of contact.
Sequence of reversals there.
it is what it is. I'm not sure if I can do that match. I'm not sure if there's a Goldberg character in the game, so we'll check
to
after.
cut off the attack.
I don't think there is. Unless I unlocked one early on with
Up across the
my
shoulders.
cash.
Here we go.
But it's so long ago, I don't remember if there was a gold card or not.
This match's brutality starting
Between
to
the
show
last
today.
two games, this one
At this point in the match, you
and
still haven't lost
2K3,
the
I think
edge.
one of them had a Goldberg, but I can't remember if it was this one or the
He's been
previous installment.
annoyingly persistent, and now we're seeing a hell of a lot less confidence from
How's
Rollins
that?
than we're used to.
Seth Rollins.
Uh-oh. Eat the feet.
After the schoolboy, my goodness.
Ducking out of trouble.
I love the eat the feet move. It's such a cool move.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a great name.
What a smash.
Eat the feet.
That is just insulting. Just like that, Rollins dodges.
Dot. Oh, no.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
Oh no, this is not.
Looking to free the arm and does just that. Oh, that had to hurt.
Brutal offense. A calculating look has
Yeah,
come
too.
across Knight's face.
No.
He takes control.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Brutal boot. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God.
And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time." Oh, what a power slam. Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Oh, that might have just broken
Come on,
something.
Alec.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. No.
A drop
Oh,
kick in the corner.
come on.
Will it be? He gets the kick out after the one.
These one counts
Daphne.
are going to get harder and harder to
I want
kick
a fast
out
count
of,
when I get to 10.
effectively using the knee.
Knight denies the attack. Neckbreaker. Right in the face.
My God.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Knight caught by surprise.
These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass. Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Shit.
We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Try and end it. Whoa! Unbelievable. Kick out at one.
Unbelievable. More like inhuman.
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
These men have been all gas and no brakes tonight, and they have to be feeling the effects.
Well, they have to be running on fumes. I don't know how much longer they can go.
Any more hits in that area could leave him dizzy.
From the top.
Elba.
Knee
Or
drop.
knee. That was going to be the Idris Elba.
Rollins struggling. Rollins in deep, deep trouble.
LA Knight.
B.
T.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
Cover.
Come on, Daphne. I said fast count.
He's still in this fight.
Come on, girl.
Cannot believe it, Corey. Seth Rollins is still alive.
Next level fortitude from Rollins.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. And Knight's firmly in command.
Knight has his opponent figured out.
Producing a trampling. And there's the cover. It's over. LA Knight scores the victory.
Here is your winner, LA Knight.
And things didn't go quite as Seth Rollins had planned tonight.
Pure frustration on the face of Seth freaking Rollins.
Things did not go according to plan tonight.
We'll just see if we can do this other match. Yeah, no Goldberg. That's fine. Yeah, so then after the match, Goldberg kind of was in the ring with all of his family and friends and was giving a bit of a speech about, you know, thanking everybody and whatever. It's been a hell of a career, blah, blah, blah. And they kind of cut him off at the end. It went off the air as he was still kind of talking. Oh, just the one tower. Okay. Ladder tag match. We got a 94 and a 96. We'll give him a little bit of a chance. We'll do a 93 and a 96. Hey, Fuzz, we'll throw him a bone. We'll throw him a bone.
Here we go. It's ladder match time. First to reach the prize and pull it down wins it all. Set for action in this one. And we are getting underway with Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax. Well, they will be facing some fierce tag team action. Alba Fire and Chelsea Green.
You know the old saying about the ladder of success? Time to take it literally.
Running clothesline. Into the ring again. Check your face after that one.
Roxanne fired up, urging the crowd to get there too.
She's getting herself in the zone, but she shouldn't hesitate much longer. Hop kick. Drop kick from behind.
Strong kick to the body. Down goes their opponent. And this is the sort of ruthlessness it takes, strangling their opponent in the bottom rope. That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
Corey, what is something most people forget about in a ladder match?
Timing is everything in a ladder match. You have to know when to climb. You have to be quick up the ladder. You have to be quick to unhook. Every second you waste in a ladder match is your potential downfall.
Your demise.
Carefully measured.
Big leg drop. Battling at ringside can be very unforgiving. You have to be careful out there.
No protection out here. No safe confines to speak of. Here she goes. Up the ladder.
Be careful. Kick from behind. And Chelsea can't be happy absorbing the brunt of that one.
Perez showing a veteran-like mindset to pull that off.
Alba, look at this. Avoids the attack completely.
That is the attitude of a daredevil. The ability to take risk with minimal trepidation.
No fear. Absolute reckless abandon.
She's setting it up right in the middle of the ring.
Right under the prize. Perfect.
Sometimes you just...
Pop bricks.
Roxanne Perez looking for pop rocks.
And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb a ladder.
Slam it into the mat.
Oh, so hazardous to your health, too.
A lot of tension being used.
Ooh! Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Making the play here, guys.
A face has been planted.
Face first off the barricade. Back straight into the post on the outside. Up the ladder she goes.
She'll take things into the ring.
Slam.
With authority.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Scaling the ladder now.
She's making her ascent.
Totally focused on reaching the top.
Reaching out. Looking to get the win.
I'd be shocked if this is it, Michael.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
That assault halting Alma in her tracks.
Nice.
Wow, got it. Big time
I like doing
tag
the later,
team win.
well, the tag one, because you can count on the other person to go get the briefcase,
Here are your winners,
and you can just keep the other two at bay.
Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax.
The only complication
And
is
they
if they
have
try to
now
get
been
it too
forever
early, and
immortalized
then
with
you've
their
got
win
to
here in this hellacious ladder
knock your
match.
own opponent off the ladder, or
Perfect
your own
chemistry
teammate off the
between
ladder.
these women. I see many more wins in the future for this pairing.
Another ladder match. Look at Renaya. Keep it a little closer to even. Oh, fuzz your ear. It went inside out. How'd you do that? What a good girl.
It is ladder match time. Don't forget the hashtag ladder match to join the conversation.
And the thing about ladder matches, though, is while they may start with ladders, it never tends to be long before they move on to tables and chairs. Anything can happen.
She saw it coming.
Counter upon counter. Great minds thinking alike.
I can't believe Jax is looking to go airborne.
Soaring. Whoa, look out. Just crashing down with high impact. Oh.
We've seen superstars put it all on the line in a ladder match. Is that the only way to win this, Corey?
It's not the only way, but big risks have big rewards. Competing in a ladder match is definitely not time to be holding back.
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax. Oh.
Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Like a brick wall running into you. Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
Oh, saw it coming.
Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
Come on, what's going on here? Pay attention to your competition. Getting back into the ring. She shoots up the top rope. Dangerous from way up. You gotta be kidding me.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and
We got
soaring
all
through the
of
sky.
that.
This could be over
Sorry,
right
Bex.
here.
We'll be.
Powerbomb. That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you.
Consecutive attacks keeping Lynch off her game.
Lynch is going to have to dig down deep here.
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right.
Beautiful suplex.
Oh, man, check out this power. And down.
Oh, man.
Well-placed kick. Grabs the leg. Just a good old toss for the leg.
She's in a dangerous spot and could lose this.
This has just been an absolute massacre.
Ooh, right to the leg. Ooh. Saw it coming.
What a punch. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
And Nia is revving this crowd up.
She's got something devious planned as she sets up the ladder on the apron. She re-enters the ring now. She's getting it set up now. Nia Jax brushes that one off.
And you can bet that bridge is going to come falling down with authority.
Climbing the turnbuckle now.
Taking
Oh, baby.
Dodging high above onto the ladder.
Nobody walks away from that unscathed.
Ah! Classic.
Setting foot in the ring now.
Oh, chipmunk, buzz.
Beginning that all-important climb up the ladder. And now she's climbing up the ladder, hopefully with a plan in mind.
Get back out. Pick it up.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
There we go.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used.
No,
as
I didn't hit her with it.
for.
We'll be looking to end things here with the Cobra Clutch.
Fading quickly.
And for some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come.
Turn Nia Jax around there. Oh, nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm.
Boom, what a kick.
She's making the climb now, guys. Climbing the ladder now.
Clearly not afraid to take the fight up high.
Guys, she's not done yet.
Unreal. I can't believe it. Forearm. It's a long way down.
Look out, they're high.
No, 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 no.
Oh, God.
Kidding me.
I thought she was just going to get the briefcase. I didn't even think about blocking her.
From up on high.
All the way from the top of the ladder.
Yep, 9.
And now she places it in the corner. Range down an elbow retaliation.
Oh, hard impact in the corner.
Getting the ladder set up now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Heading up the ladder now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
And the end is within reach here for one of these superstars.
Taking a bit of a chance here, Cole, and not a very well calculated one either.
Got it.
Hands on the prize, and she got it. What a ladder match.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax!
They outlasted the opposition, climbed every rung, grabbed the prize, and earned their spot in history with this ladder match victory.
The irresistible force doing what she does best, squashing the competition.
The women.
Who next? 2-on-2 against the Creeds, 92 and 93. Alright, let's do a little Austin and Finn action.
We got the bell, and you know we got action with Julius and Brutus, the Creed brothers.
Mind-blowing power, superior mat technique, and unbelievable athleticism puts the Creeds on a different level as far as tag teams.
Julius and Brutus will mow through each team one by one if that's what it takes to prove they're the best tag team in WWE.
But their opponents are tired of hearing about them. Tonight's about stealing a spotlight. It's about establishing a new regime around these parts.
You could sense the disdain before the bell even rang.